What's up, everybody? I'm back for another video, and I have to talk. So, as you know, Anime Expo chibi just got caught in just a little controversy. I'm sorry, huge controversy, but still little. So, AX chibi, but there's some light at the end of the tunnel. Do not worry, I actually have been informed on this. So, this is where things get really interesting. So, Anime Expo chibi this year implemented some new rules that don't make a lot of sense. I'm going to honestly tell you that. So, what could they possibly be doing? So, first of all, AX chibi did implement some new rules about those who attended AX chibi, like as a vendor, performer, guest, or something like that. You know what I mean? In the line of being a exhibitor and so forth. We're supposed to not attend conventions 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. Now I'm gonna say this as lightly as I can. What the fuck? Who designed this rule? Because this rule, it I don't know. It pisses me off because it's like saying that you cannot have small vendors that go to conventions around the Southern California area, or even do Northern California. And yet this rule was well implemented this year for AX chibi, I believe around, if I'm correct, I think it was July, something over there. I think it was after AX. But lo and behold, this is backfiring on them. So AX chibi just not just doing this because AX chibi is basically doing this because Anime Pasadena is happening the same weekend. I will be going to both. I'll be going to both Anime Pasadena and AX chibi because I've never been to AX chibi, and I'm not going to automatically judge without going to the event. So that's pretty much. What really happened was something I'm gonna say is well deserved slap of reality. So fans have been backlashing and boycotting them. And it's kind of been working, which is a good thing. So AX chibi was able to reverse the rules, and I've been checking on it. Literally, I've been checking on it on my computer right here. So on my computer right here, there's literally, I've been looking into it, and as far as I know, with the information I've been getting, AX chibi is probably going to get rid of the rules, these implemented rules, and this is way too far because from LA, from Ontario to San Diego is about a 2-hour drive. It is less than 100 miles away. It's less than 100 miles away. And this is a problem. The rules stated that if you attended as a guest, as a vendor, as an exhibitor, as a performer, panel host, something like that, you couldn't do another event 100 miles away. And that's where people start getting upset. And I don't blame them. Because when you look at this rule, it's obviously really stupid. Like, how can you do this? Like, literally, how do you allow this? Makes no sense. And my thoughts on this are really like slap in the face. Like, why? First of all, why are you going to do this? Technically, it makes no sense. Like, I don't understand the entirety of this rule on why it was even put into this contract and all that. And secondly, it's stupid. It's plain stupid because it's going to backfire, and it has, on the fans that will be attending. So AX chibi is case of backlash, and honestly, I don't blame people for doing that. It's like you're standing up saying, hey, this is not cool. The SPJA really fucked up on this one. Like, they did. And if rules like this are implied at Anime Expo, we can might as well just say goodbye AX, because if this were to happen for Anime Expo, Crunchyroll, Viz Media, Bushy Road, Ami Ami, Hulu, Netflix, all out. They would leave Anime Expo if this rule is implemented. I don't understand why they would do this, but I've been hearing that this rule may be reversing. And hopefully it does, because as a fan of AX, because I've been attending Anime Expo for at least 9 years, going to be 10 years next year. And I have been attending Anime Expo for a long time. And there's no there's not one time I did not enjoy Anime Expo, except for 2022, 2023, but those are for a different video. I will be posting a video of that. But the point is, AX just really did something stupid. And I really hope they reverse this rule, because if they do, which I've been hearing that there's actually probable cause for them to just say, hey, we messed up and we're going to learn from this. I really do hope they learn from this, because first of all, you can't force vendors to not attend events, because that's one thing that is true. You can't do that. That's really ridiculous, and you're restricting vendors that are small from attending other events. Like, why do they do this? But as a whole, AX has had controversy before, with 2022 and 2023 with overcrowding and safety, fire hazard, and all that. But that was a different thing. This was becoming quite different, I have to admit. This was something I did not expect for SPJA to honestly do. But I will say that this is getting... There's probably light. I think there's light at the end of the tunnel. I think people that keep saying they're going to boycott AX, I think will help. I think we're going to get into some... I think we're going to get to some new rules, and hopefully they learn from this, because this is something that should not be happening. But Anime Expo, SPJA kind of can be ridiculous on their own part. But then again, it's interesting. But I want to ask you, what are your thoughts on this, because I want to hear it in your comments below. Anyways, but I think I did get some news about this. So, Evil Anarchy, a very amazing YouTuber, has been doing this for a while. Just posted a video, and I did watch it, and he was talking about how the backlash actually reversed. What I mean reversed is it worked. AX Chibi cut the rules out. Is what from what I got from the video, and it's honestly, they didn't even do that. Need to do that in the first place. They shouldn't just have done that rules anyways. But so Levy, I hope they learned from this, because the fans did do well, and honestly, I wouldn't necessarily boycott an entire convention. I would honestly, talk about it more, because the more you talk about it, the more it gets out there, and the more it gets out there, the more notice people will get, and the more the notice people will get, the more this topic will be a thing where people talk and actually get into and start contacting SPJA and all that, and start saying, oh, we're going to boycott. And honestly, that was a smart move, everybody. It really was. I will be attending Anime Expo Chibi, and I will be, because I've never been there, but I will be the one to judge myself if I want to go or not go, because I'll be going to Anime Expo every year. I do enjoy it. I have been attending Anime Expo since 2017. It feels so long ago, but as a whole, though, I am very proud that the community came together, and I think we're getting to some very interesting stuff. As far as I know, hopefully this rule is not implemented for AX because if it is, yeah, this is right here. It says Anime Expo changed rules and the fans won. So Evil Anarchy, nice job, my dude. You did really good. So yeah. Anyways, that was a good thing that happened. So there's light at the end of the tunnel. I will definitely be checking AX Chibi out this year. I will be going to Anime Pasadena on Saturday. I will be going to X Chibi on Sunday. But November is 3 months away. I know 2025 is flying by like two race cars just like this, and it's going crazy fast. But because last month, I was at Anime Expo. Oh god, it feels so long ago. But anyways, this is gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to AX Chibi. I'm going to Anime Pasadena too, so that's gonna be fun to go meet a bunch of voice actors there. But yeah. Anyways, that's just end this video. I just wanted to give you my thoughts on it, and I hope AX does not do this for Anime Expo next year, because they do. We might as well kiss it goodbye, because it's this. I hope AX thinks smarter, not dumber. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. Sorry. I'll see you all in the next video. I will like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more content, because I'll be making more content like this. Anyways, I'll see you next video. Peace out, everybody. Peace.